Hello, I'm going to make a little video about the things that you should do when you first bring your puppy home. When you get a new puppy from a breeder or from a shelter, they will be around 8 to 10 weeks, or they could be any age when you get them from the shelter. I'm going to try to give you just the most important pointers. So when you bring your puppy first home, they might be a little scared, right? Everything is new to them. They might have just been taken away from their family. So give them time. That's the number one thing. Give them space, give them time. So if you bring them home in a crate or just from the car and set them down somewhere, it's okay. If they don't want to come out straight away, if they want to hide in a corner, give them that time, give them that freedom. Make it positive for them by putting some treats out and let them come out at their own time. It shouldn't be too long until they start following you around, because they are social animals and they like human interaction. And then they might just follow you around everywhere and you are their safe person. That's wonderful. Then start introducing them to new areas. So with Kalea, I let her sniff the yard first, then I came inside and everything was new again. New smells, new everything, new people, new dogs. So again, she needed more time. She needed time to get to know everything and everyone again. Again, give them that time. Just make it as positive for them as possible. Once you've done that, you want to introduce them to their safe zone, their play zone. And that's something that you should have set up before you bring your puppy home. So that could be anything. It could be a play yard like I have set up here for her. It could be a bathroom, a spare bathroom that you don't need, preferably with a baby gate so you don't have to close the door. But any room that you don't mind getting a little puppy pee and puppy poo on, because there might be some of that ending up on the ground, will be fine. In that play zone, you want to have a bed, comfortable bed for them, and that bed should preferably be in a crate. We really love getting puppies used to crates at this age. If you should ever have to save them, rescue them from a hurricane or whatever, especially here on Hawaii, that's very good for a puppy to be used to a crate. So get them used to it now. And then next to the crate and the comfortable bed, you need to have water in there, and you need to have a potty area in there. So best would be if you want them to eliminate outside on grass, if you had a little potty box with a little turf. That would be best, because then they get used to eliminating on grass. And then of course your puppy will need food, but we don't want to free feed our puppy and just have a food bowl standing in there. We want to actually use our food or our puppy's food to train with them. We'll get to that in the next videos. And the last thing you need, and you can see that here, is lots of entertainment for your puppies, because they're babies. They don't want to be bored. They want to be entertained. So have lots of different toys, squeaky toys, spongy toys, crinkle toys. Soft toys are great, but you also want to have some chew toys. These are some nyla bones, wonderful for puppies to chew on. And you definitely want to have some food toys that you can fill with lots of good treats. These will make it. The chew toys and the food toys, if filled with good food and good treats, these will make it a lot more positive for your puppy to stay in their play yard, in their play zone when you leave them alone. Okay, those are the things that you need for your puppy. Now, what do you do when you first want to leave your puppy alone? Well, they're not used to being alone at all. So you want to get them used to being alone, being separated slowly. So you don't want to just put them into their play zone and close the door and leave. That would be pretty scary. So you want to start with short durations and short distance. So put them in their play yard, close the door, but stay close, only a couple feet away, so that they know you're still there. They will whine because now they can't be with you anymore. But if you hang out, you read a book, you do some work on the computer, they will get used to it very quickly. So then you start moving a couple feet further away and further away and further away, and slowly but surely you actually move out of eyesight. and that will be another scary thing for your puppy. So give them time, short durations at a time. Yeah, so do it a couple minutes, come back, so that your puppy learns you'll always come back. You're not going to just abandon them. And that's how you get them used to being alone. Of course, it'll take longer than a day, and you will have to leave them alone at night, because you can't just have them sleep in the bed with you. They will have accidents, and that's very undesirable. Yes, good girl. But yeah, it's going to be part of it, and they should not have left alone at night. They should really settle down and sleep and not cry all night. Okay, when you do have your puppy in the house though, and not in their play zone, so when they're actually being family animals, then you want to supervise them at all times. You don't want them to have any potty accidents in the house. If you ever see them in the process, which you will if you supervise them at all times, you should take them very gently, like this, and say no, and bring them outside where you want them to eliminate, and then praise them and give them a treat when they do go. So then they learn that being outside or going outside is going to be rewarded. Being inside is not desirable, right? So we want to teach them that over time. If you have a regular schedule and your puppy gets used to that schedule, it will definitely become easier over time and pretty quickly. But in order to house train your puppy, you really want to put them on a schedule. So at that age, you want to take them out every hour, bring them straight to their elimination area, and praise them and follow up with treats when they go. You always want to say a cue. You want to say go pee or go poo or go potty, and then as they go, you want to tell them what a good girl or what a good boy they are and follow it up with a treat. Don't get too excited so they stop in the process, but just gently tell them how good they are doing. And then if you take them out every hour, then you should really be able to catch all their pees and poos outside. If you take them out and they don't go, bring them inside and put them in their play area and close the door. Take them out again in another hour, and then by then they should really have to go. So then you can reward them for going outside. And that should really be your routine for the first few weeks, taking them out every hour. As they get older, they can hold it longer, so then you can take them every couple hours. At night, right now, I'm taking her out every 3 hours, so that works really well, and I catch most of the pees and most of the poos. And you know, that's kind of what you want to do as well, even though you might not want to get up in the middle of the night. If you want to teach your dog to go outside, that's the best you can do. All right. And I'm sure I am not covering lots of different things that you have questions about. So watch our follow-up videos, and always feel free to email us or call us, ohanapet.com. We're here for you if you have questions about your puppy. Good luck and have fun, most importantly.